show on radio. Welcome to the lab with author Keith Childs and friends, where business and fashion meets entertainment. Each and every Thursday night from 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Welcome. Come on. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. For business and fashion meets entertainment. Welcome to the lab. The hottest show on radio. Welcome to the lab with author Keith Child and friends. Come on. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. You are tuned in to the hottest show on radio. Welcome to the lab with author Keith Child and friends. Welcome to the lab. Where business and fashion meet entertainment. Welcome to the lab. The hottest show on radio. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. Welcome to the lab. You are tuned in. The lab. I'm your host, Keith Childs. Hot in the lab, guys, is a very, very, very special day for me, guys. It's my first day on my new set. How y'all like my new set? Coming from the lab, guys. For all of you all who follow me and have been following me, guys, I thank y'all. Welcome to the lab. This is my new set, my new home. Thank y'all, guys. I appreciate y'all. I really, really do. But we're going to jump into it. We got a really, really fire first show for me, guys. We got coming up today my girl, Jeannie Jones. Jeannie Jones going to bring a hot entertainment for the 60 Seconds of Hollywood. That's going to be blazing coming up, my girl, Jeannie Jones. Then we're going to move down into my 3 points of purpose. That I really, guys, that's a good, I love that segment. It's straight from the heart. Guys, we're going to jump into this. We got a powerful pack show. Power pack, please stay tuned, stay in with us. Please make sure you remember, guys, to stay on, stay in touch with me. Follow me follow me on my YouTube page. I'm sorry, guys. Follow me on YouTube page, guys, at Author Keith Childs. All right, we're going to jump right into this Lit in the Lab segment brought to you by Easy Pray. Okay, as you see all my good stuff around me, guys, I am just elated to be here right now. I didn't even think I started my thing. I'm sorry. I am elated to be here. But guys, we're gonna jump right into Lit in the Lab, and I'm going to explain a little bit about Lit in the Lab. So for those who just first time tuning in with me on my new set, I'm excited for my new home. Those who have followed me from the basement, Lit in the Lab now to the studio, I want to explain a little bit to you about Lit in the Lab. Lit in the Lab will be a segment that we're bringing in, that I'll be doing, that's talking about current events in the neighborhood, around the Beltway, and across the country. Hot, lit topics, we'll be bringing them here in Lit in the Lab. All right, so what I'm going to talk about today, guys, this is a Grammy show, a Grammy session. We dedicating this today to it. I'm talking about the Grammys. Now, you might see up on the screen behind me, guys, what about fashion? Janelle Monáe, my girl here, Janelle Monáe, I love her outfit. We were just talking about just getting into the fashion off the camera, and I just said I had to pull her up. You know, it was two of my favorites that came up. Janelle Monáe, I love that pantsuit she had on, that tuxedo. It was just fire. You know, what y'all think about that? That was really, really hot. Also, too, one of my favorites on there was my girl, Cardi B. Cardi B, what she wore, I just thought she looked really, really nice. And there was a lot of good-looking people on the carpet. A lot of good-looking people on that red carpet, guys. And they look really, really good. But Janae, I really like what she had on. I mean, she really, just looked really good to me. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about, guys. Just really getting into the fashion piece. Also, I think they found the picture here. We're going to look at this Cardi B and what she wore. Tell me what you thought about what Cardi B had on. I mean, I really, really like, she had this white ensemble on that I just thought was sexy. And I said, man, she looked really, really good, man. I like what she had on that lab. So I mean, on that carpet. So you let me know, live. Feed me, guys. Give me some feedback. Tell me what you thought about what she wore on the carpet. How you like that dress she rocked and all that good stuff. Okay. But also too, now here's something that I really want to talk about by being in the Grammy section, guys. This is a Grammy, as I call this one, because my guest today, guys, was actually on the red carpet. But this Grammy, we're talking about this thing. What is your thought on this? And I need your thoughts. Your thoughts too. What is your thoughts on this whole Grammy? My man Jay-Z, I'm a big gigantic fan of Jay. I'm a big gigantic fan of Jay-Z. You know, Jay have 21 Grammys. He got nominated for 8, more than anyone in this Grammy, right? Y'all know that. Jay is the man. Now here's the problem. Here's the issue. I ain't gonna say a problem. I just want y'all feedback. Jay got nominated for 8 Grammys, and Jay didn't receive 1. Now, what made me think about that a little bit was I'm like, hold. Jay ain't get nominated for 1 Grammy, but when he's spitting about defacing the neighborhood, selling birds and fornication, all that good stuff that we like to listen to, he got 21 Grammys. The moment Jay started talking about uplifting the community and teaching us how to make money and enriching your families and enriching your knowledge, he don't receive not 1 Grammy. So what you think about that? I may be a little biased. I want to hear what you think about that, because it was just crazy to me. It just wasn't more than a coincidence that he sold 1 million records on his own platform. He's a businessman. He did very well for himself, and he's always going to. But he didn't receive not 1 Grammy. Did you think it was just snub? You think it was just everybody that won in the category was that much better than Jay? What do you think? Let me know. Write me. I'm gonna see him read some comments. Let me know what you feel about that, because I just thought that was just kind of, that was just kind of really, really, I was pushing. Let me see. Some people may have answered what they thought about that. I'm going to my Facebook live. I'll be going back and forth, seeing what you think. Getting some live feedback while we here on going live. But also, guys, so just also too, while I'm in Lit in the Lab, guys, I just want you to know that this segment and the whole platform, is built for all of us. As I always say, as I grow, you grow. So this platform is for everyone who's doing their thing out there rocking. If you're doing something hot in the neighborhood, if you got your business that you rocking, please get at me. I'm gonna be talking to you guys. This is a brand new, as I say, this is a brand new house, and you're gonna forever see changing going on, because I'm growing, and we're gonna grow, and you're gonna get experience, guys. You're gonna hear from some really hot guests. You're gonna hear from some people that's doing some stuff that you're doing and want to do, and I'm gonna bring you this topic after topic, while all the time, guys, promoting and pushing my book that's coming spring, Easy Pray, the trilogy. Absolutely follow me, guys. It'll be coming, and it's coming. I'm always talking about this book, as you see, percolate everything around, guys. But this will be a really, really, really good, great topic for us, guys. As I said in my slogan, as you know, if you don't have a lane, create one, and that's what I'm doing here through God, having that vessel to create a lane for you out there. Any one of you out there that got anything going on, we could talk about it. Business, fashion, entertainment, my 3 loves. And later on in the show, when we get down and talk about my 3 points of purpose, I'll dig in a little more deeper on how this all came about and what it's all about. So, just sit tight, guys. It's absolutely rocking. Sit tight. We're gonna be doing a lot here, learning. You'll see the transfer. You'll see the whole growth of Arthur Keith Childs on this show. I can't tell you how elated I am today. Like, this is really exciting for me to come here and be able to share this and bring you with me. All right, guys, so just sit back, relax, buckle up. Thank you for joining me. I don't think I did that. Thank you for joining me on that segment, guys. I always like to thank you for that. So that's Lit in the Lab, guys, was brought to you today by Easy Pray, the trilogy, coming spring 2008. Please follow me on all the social media network, guys, at Arthur Keith Childs. All right, please do that, definitely. Now, next week coming up, guys, we'll be going into the segment. I think I need to pick the phone up. I'm going to throw it out to my girl, Jeannie Jones, out here in Hollywood. So she's going to be coming hot, guys, with 60 Seconds of Hollywood, and got some great hot stuff from the red carpet, some hot information from the red carpet that I know y'all want to hear about. So, guys, I'm gonna take it from here and see if we get in contact with my girl Jeannie Jones. Let me see here.
More women this year, but no doubt the fellas snatched all the gold trophies, including Kendrick Lamar and Bruno Mars took all the top honors. I also found out that Beyonce was late to her seat near Jay-Z and Little Princess Blue Ivy because she and Hope had a little beef before they left the crib, and she really didn't want to be there. After so much back and forth, whether or not there would be a reunion between Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, guess what? The movie Bad Boys 3, called Bad Boys for Life, starts rolling film in August. And one of the hottest red carpet premieres went down this week in LA for the highly anticipated Black Panther movie, starring Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan, and Lupita Nyong'o. And every other Hollywood A-lister, including me, was there. This movie has got to be one of the best of all times. The action, the heroes, the melanin popping all over the screen. And all the ladies were like, Chadwick Boseman can be my baby's daddy and get it after watching the premiere. So make sure you check it out in theaters February 16th. That's if you can get a ticket. Definitely going to be sold out for a minute. That's 60 Seconds of Hollywood.
My girl Kenya Sumner, producer Kenya Sumner, a good friend of mine. She's in the building. Happy to see her in the building. She's gonna be coming in the hot seat, speaking about her Grammy experience, producing, and all a whole host of great stuff, man. I'm really excited to have her in the building with me. My first guest and a friend of mine, so I'm really, really, really excited about that. To have Kenya Sumner here in the building with me in the hot seat in the next couple of minutes. We got that coming up soon, guys. We also have my 3 points of purpose coming up soon, but I guess we'll be right back. I'll be right back to you in 2 minutes, right after these commercials.
Easy Prey the Trilogy, a highly anticipated novel series by author Keith Childs, will leave you longing for more. Easy Prey delves into the tragic events that transformed the life of Mallory Bell. Beautiful and bright, a powerful, successful businesswoman with an MBA, Mallory appears to have it all. Born to loving, wealthy parents, she finds herself in a fight for survival after witnessing a childhood tragedy that turns her perfect world upside down. Mallory Bell is transformed to Mallory Kilpatrick when the tragic events that fuel her hunger for success spark her ravenous appetite for revenge. Defying the odds, this drop-dead gorgeous, irrefutably sexy, and equally savvy businesswoman reemerges at the top of her game and on the hunt for easy prey. What's behind the mind of this beautiful black female serial killer? Be careful what you pray for. Easy Prey the Trilogy by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Follow us on social media at author Keith Childs.
When your business don't market, they fail. Increase your company brand awareness and grow your business today. Call Market Caddy at 202-871-7770. That's 202-871-7770. Easy Prey the Trilogy, a highly anticipated novel by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Witness Mallory Bell's transformation to Mallory Kilpatrick, a beautiful, powerful businesswoman whose perfect worlds turn upside down by tragedy. What fuels her hunger for success sparks her ravenous appetite for revenge and sends Mallory on a hunt for easy prey. Be careful what you pray for. Easy Prey the Trilogy by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Follow me on social media at author Keith Childs. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, guys. This is the time of the show to be doing what's called my 3 points of purpose. And let me just tell you about the 3 points of purpose, guys. I'm gonna take some time with this one. I really enjoy this segment because this is something I do dear and near from my heart. So what I want to talk about, guys, is I always tell you, get your paper, your pens. It's just time to take your notes. But this is a segment, guys. This 3 points of purpose segment here, guys, is an insight. It just provides you, the listeners, so you can get an understanding of how I feel of something deep and enduring to me. Okay, so I have 3 points of purpose I'm going to talk about. Let me dive right into them, all right? So the first one I want to talk about, I can't see these glasses on, y'all. Oh, my God, this is really important. Thanking God for his mercy and grace. Now, I'm going to elaborate on each of my points, okay? Why that's so big to me, thanking God for his mercy and grace. And I'm going to tie this all in. Just follow me on this, okay? What I say about this whole, why I feel so enduring with this thanking God for his mercy and grace, because I wouldn't be sitting here doing this without it. And I am absolutely just touched, to say the least, because everything is full circle. I don't know if you ever had those moments in your life where you feel like stuff just coming full circle, but I like to just say, when you're going through stuff, and just please follow me. When you're going through stuff, I don't care good or bad, please make sure you just always thank God. That's right. Even in the bad, you get down and you thank him, because you thank him for his mercy, because every failure, every failure is just a step, a more step to your success. Every failure. When I went through something in my life, I went through a really tragic or really hard time. Tragic, but it was really terrible time when I lost my job. And I always tell the story, guys. Went to work one day at 9 o'clock in the morning. At 9:30, I was out of a job, taking six figures out of my household, just like that, unbeknownst to me. Why I tell that story? Because one, just having God's grace and mercy when I fail, because a lot of us fall, we often do. When I fail, I remember the quote from Lex Brown. Excuse me, Lex Brown, and I love it. You know what he said? Lex Brown said, "When you fall, just make sure you fall on your back so you can see your way up." So when I was down as a 40-plus-year-old man on my back with tears in my eyes, wondering how did I get there, I didn't ask God why. I was like, thanks God, I know I'm here for a reason, and you just gotta just be quiet and let God do his thing, guys. So understand, no matter what stage you're in, God will pull you out of it. He will do that. All right, guys? So just thanking God for his mercy and his grace. That's my first point. Second point, guys, is having faith and believing. Now that's major. That is absolutely major. Why do I say that? Having faith and believing, because one, guys, you gotta believe. Nothing don't happen if you don't believe. Let me give you the story on my travels and how I got here. Right? First of all, for those of you that know me and follow me a little bit, and for my new people that's tuned in, guys, I was a young kid who used to stutter real bad, was scared to speak out in public, all that, but ran away from the English topic like it was fire to me. You feel me? Because I stuttered. It was embarrassing to me. I had a traumatic situation happen back in like second grade, I think it was, and it really made me shy away from the reading part and all that, the writing. So I tell that story because the same little boy that used to stutter and didn't like reading and didn't like English was acting out because I stuttered. It was embarrassing. Got a book. So my point in that is, hopefully, any little kids or grown-ups that's going through that, guys, you can overcome any of your fears. I had to face my fears. They say fear has two meanings. You can face your fears and rise, or you can face your fears and run. So you have to choose which one you want to do. So guys, when I did that, I faced my fears, years and years and years of it, came up, hearing the speech, all that. So my whole point is just believing and having the faith. Now, why I say this whole having faith and why it's so important, because let me just tell you a story about this radio station, how God worked. Let me tell you how God worked. I wrote a book. I started in my basement with a segment. It's called In the Lab with Arthur Keith Childs, right? Someone saw me, a friend of mine saw me, introduced me to someone. They said, hey, Keith, they got a radio station that I think you'll be great at. Come up here. I've never, guys, ever even thought about being a host on a radio show. Never. But this is God. I came out here, saw the setup, loved it, went home, slept on it, woke up in the middle of the night. God said, go back out there. Came back out here, spoke to the owner, Lonell and Tim, spoke to the owners out here, guys, at WBGR, signed a contract. Now, let me tell you how crazy this is, because this is new, and I got to give you the real. Signed the contract, not even knowing how I was going to do a radio show, and none of that. And that's going to lead me to my next point. But signed a contract, and this is true. This is when I knew I was in the right place. I asked Lonell, I say, oh man, signed a contract, excited. What do WBGR stand for? Had no idea. I never even heard of the station. You know what he said? He said, WBGR stands for We Believe in God Radio. Man, I lie to you not. A tear formed up. I said, you know what, God, that was confirmation that I needed to be here, and I had no idea how I was gonna put this show together, do anything, but I knew that I've never done a radio show before, but I knew that God led me here, and when He told me those acronyms stand for We Believe in God Radio, that was my answer. So my third point, guys, my third point is just I want to just take what as I was saying about the radio station is thanking my team because no one succeeds. No one succeeds in doing anything without a team. There's nobody out here successful by themselves. No one. You got to get a team around you, and you got to do it. And I wanted to take this time because, like I said, with this radio, there's no way in the world, no way in the world that I'd have been able to do this without my team. And I wanted to take this time out to say I am absolutely elated and blessed to have Kara Lewis and my girl Stacy with me, Barrow, Stacy, Kara, and my man Dax. Stacy is my executive assistant. Guys, you will be hearing from her that you want to get in the show. Kara is my producer, everything. She does everything, write my commercials. I could not be doing none of this without them. And my man Dax, new to the team, he's my music producer. So I wanted to say thank you to you all, guys. Thank y'all so much for everything y'all do. Countless hours putting the show together. They're here now, getting stuff together for me. So those are just understanding how God order your steps, and how when you have steps and when you set yourself in faith and believe. I had no idea how I was going to do this. No idea. And I'll sit back, I'm sure, because I'm a perfectionist. I'll sit back and I'll look at the show and I'll see tons of stuff I could do better. But guess what? That's what we're here for. That's what they're going to tell me. I'm sure producer Carol will let me know, hey, Keith, but guys, this is what you embrace. This is what you do. This seat right here is for every last one of you all who trying to do something, who's trying to grow like me. As I grow, you grow. As I grow, we grow. All right? So this is what we're doing, guys. 3 points of purpose, guys. Let me reiterate them again. Just thanking God, guys, for His grace and mercy this week, having faith and believing, and thanking my wonderful team. Thanking my wonderful, wonderful team for just standing there, being in God, putting them in my space where I needed to be, because I could not do it without them. I'm super excited, guys, about that. And that was my 3 points of purpose, guys. Absolutely, my 3 points of purpose, as you know, brought to you by Easy Pray, the trilogy. Please, guys, you're going to hear this over and over, because this is what this is about. Easy Pray, the trilogy, coming spring 2018. Please follow me on social media at Author Keith Childs. Okay, next, guys, we'll be going up, getting ready for the hot seat. We'll be getting ready to jump in to the hot seat, and I am absolutely excited. Before I bring my guest up, I kind of told you who she was a little bit, guys, but she's a friend of mine. Let me tell a story about her. I met her, I want to say maybe a couple years ago. I don't know, maybe 5 years ago, 4 years ago. I'll confirm that. But anyway, I met her when I failed. Remember I told you the story about losing my job, and I was laying on my back, and God said, hey, He put in my spirit the Empower Group. Empower Group is my company. Empower Publishing, as you'll see, as my book. But Empower Group, the M stands for miraculous power. I have no idea. But look how full circle this is. I made a company that was about fashion, business, and entertainment. Way back then, had no idea. And look at the show. I got a show about fashion, business, entertainment. That's God. But nevertheless, I met this young lady. We were working on a TV show. She was one at the table that God sent to the table doing that project. Myself, Mitch Cradle, my man Anthony Commodore, Vernon, Chris, and Kenya, and Steve Bullock. All of us was together working on a TV show. And again, as I told you, the TV show was just so astronomical. Once we got into it and found out it was way more than we can afford at the time, so we tabled it. But here's the blessing in that. Every last single person out this name is off doing something great. Anthony Commodore producing. Mitch Cradle is writing and producing. Chris is a producer. Vernon is producing plays and doing great things. Kenya is the producer. Myself just got a radio show and writing books. That's God, guys. So who knows? Maybe one day we'll all come back together. But today, guys, I'm going to bring up my girl Kenya. I'm excited that she's here. She absolutely is a joy to talk to, and I can't wait to get in the hot seat. And we're gonna get it rocking. So without further ado, I definitely want to see the time to get Kenya to come on in here and get in this. Oh, before we go there, I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. We going okay. Right after the break, my producer see how you do. You have producers. I ain't had this in the basement. I got producers talking to me. All right. So we're gonna go to a commercial break, guys. And after the commercial break, we will bring Kenya up into the hot seat. Right after commercial break.
Experience how the life of Mallory Bell, aka Mallory Kilpatrick, unfolds in Easy Prey, the trilogy by author Keith Childs. How does a world filled with love, fortune, and happiness turn to a world obsessed with revenge, seduction, and murder? The answers lie in the pages of Easy Prey, part 1 of the trilogy by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Follow us on social media at author Keith Childs. Easy Prey the Trilogy, a highly anticipated novel series by author Keith Childs, will leave you longing for more. Easy Prey delves into the tragic events that transformed the life of Mallory Bell. Beautiful and bright, a powerful, successful businesswoman with an MBA, Mallory appears to have it all. Born to loving, wealthy parents, she finds herself in a fight for survival after witnessing a childhood tragedy that turns her perfect world upside down. Mallory Bell is transformed to Mallory Kilpatrick when the tragic events that fuel her hunger for success spark her ravenous appetite for revenge. Defying the odds, this drop-dead gorgeous, irrefutably sexy, and equally savvy businesswoman reemerges at the top of her game and on the hunt for easy prey. What's behind the mind of this beautiful black female serial killer? Be careful what you pray for. Easy Prey the Trilogy by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Follow us on social media at author Keith Childs.
Okay. Hey guys, we're back in the hot seat, guys. Welcome to the hot seat. I'm super excited to have my guest here, good friend of mine, my girl Kenya Sumner.
Yeah.
What's going on, Kenya? Hey.
What's
and the guest here, guys,
up?
Kenya Sumner, guys. Let me just tell you, first of all, how we met. I gave you a little brief story, but Kenya Sumner, guys, is a producer, dynamite producer, good friend, guys. She was on a project, as I mentioned earlier. We were on a project together. How many years ago was that? Like 5 years ago, 4 years, 5 years ago?
Something like that.
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Yeah, and we just kept in touch, man. She's got such a great spirit, man. And I reached out to her because why? I seen her doing her thing on the carpet. I saw her at the Grammys doing her thing big time on the Grammys.
Yeah.
Hey. She was doing her thing on the Grammys, and I said, "Hey, Kenya, can you want to come out to my show?" And she said, "Absolutely." So I'm gonna sit here, guys. We're gonna chat it up a little bit, Kenya.
Okay.
Make it real informal, man. We're gonna do that
Yeah.
and chat it up. So what I want to do, Kenya, first of all, guys, Kenya is a producer. Let me say I got some stuff down here. Let me act like I ain't read. I got some stuff down, guys. She's a graduate of Howard University.
Yeah, ain't you?
Ain't you? Hey, ain't you?
You know?
Yeah, oh, you say you know. Okay. Right. She's a graduate, guys, of Howard University. She's a self-employed producer. She's absolutely, guys, she's worked on the hottest events like the BET Honors, Soul Train Awards, appearance at the White House, the Grammys, the Grammy red carpet, and much more, guys. Kenya, please, welcome to the hot seat. Let the people know who you are.
Folks, I don't know where to look, or should I just you?
Camera right there?
Oh, there we
That's
go.
the camera there.
Hi. Yeah, I've done a lot. It's been a long time. I've been in television since about 2005. Started as a PA. Started production coordinating. A lot of the work that I do was in live television, meaning Kennedy Center Honors, Super Bowl halftime, just any of those live shows. And I've also done TV commercials, national and local TV commercials. Just worked my way up. PA, production coordinator, production manager, and then producer.
Cool. Yeah. Hey, Kenya, what do you? And we're gonna make this real cavalier. We're gonna be fun with it. Okay. What do you think? Tell the people out there, because a lot of people actually inspired to do what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, my daughter. I'm not plugging, but my daughter, my 14-year-old little baby, she wants to be a producer, and I'm gonna have to introduce her to you. So, going through that, give me some of your pros and cons, of that whole behind the camera game.
Well, you just have to work really, really hard, and what I think started me was that I was real eager. I was whatever they wanted me to do, I did it. And because there was always a purpose behind it. There was somebody that I needed to serve somebody. There was somebody that needed to be served in what I was doing.
Right.
So even though when I started and I was a PA, that's the bottom of the barrel. To be a PA, to be a production assistant.
Okay.
And it's my husband doesn't like when I say fetch it, but you're fetching things. You're fetching food. You're fetching.
Right. So you're at that. Okay. That I'm just put me in mind. I'm sorry. I'm cut but the puffy thing. Go get everything.
You gotta get everything. Okay. And shout out to my sister who has a company called Gopher Crew, and what you're doing is you're literally going for whatever they're asking you to get, and so it could be anything. It could be some sort of soda that is only found on the East Coast, and trust me, it happened.
So hold on, you make a good point. That's funny now.
So you have to be creative. You just have to be eager.
You remember the show that Bad Boy did, Puffy did?
Yeah.
And he had the guy going for the cheesecake thing. So it's that same kind of
happens.
Thing? Wow.
That's for real.
That's not TV. That's real.
That's real.
So if you want it and you want it bad enough, you're gonna do whatever you need to do.
And you're working. Right. And you're working to learn. You're working. When I started, I was real eager, and I knew, and I actually wanted to be in television, but I didn't know I knew you had to be a PA, but I didn't know what a PA did.
Right.
So my very first job, I had been actually looking for jobs to be a PA, but you have to be you have to have some experience. And I was like, well, I don't have any experience. Right. I'm just getting started. But I was on Craigslist, and again, this is many, many years ago, but I was on Craigslist, and there was a job to be a van driver, to be a PA/van driver. I did not know how to drive a van, but my thought was, this is my in. This is how I'm going to get in. A van is just a bigger car, so be careful.
Right.
That was my. That was how I got in. So
you didn't let them know you didn't know how to drive?
No.
Okay. Right.
But I was real eager, and like I said, I thought that was my chance. So, I started working as a PA, driving vans for a show in DC, and then worked my way up actually in that show to be the transportation and travel manager. And that, what I did with that was you're making all the arrangements for the hotel and everybody, all the crew.
Liaison.
Yeah, all the crew, hotel. You're booking travel for everybody that comes that has to come work for the show. So, yeah.
You make a good point now. While I'm sitting here listening, taking mental notes, because, excuse me, when people get into that position, they see you, right? They see you at the Grammys, and they think, a lot of people just think, oh God, I'm going to just jump into this, right out of school, and I'm going to get the big, good, nice looking job. They don't understand that you have to go through that grind.
Yeah, I had to. I had to prove that I could be taken seriously. I had to prove that I was going to work hard. Now, let me tell you, for the Grammys, I didn't come there to be a producer. I didn't come there to be that segment producer for the red carpet. I came there to do credentials. And it just so happened that they were looking for a producer, and I asked. Wow. So I came there to do credentials for the show, but I took my job seriously, even though it wasn't what I usually do. I still took it seriously because you have to, because they're always expecting you to do your best.
Right.
They really are, because there are things that have to be done. There are things that have to be done on time. So, so I got the opportunity. Cool experience?
Did you enjoy it?
Wow. It was.
Well, you know about that.
Everything.
About that. Who did you enjoy meeting the most? I know you saw everyone.
Well, to be honest with you, a lot of my interaction with the talent was asking them to look in the camera and smile and wave and do things. Okay. But to be honest with you, meeting Chanel from the Today Show, she was so nice and so helpful. I was asking questions from her, and and she was just so nice. And then she took this video of me that I showed you.
Oh yeah, the video.
I had no idea she'd taken it.
Wow.
And I had earlier I had met her because I was trying to do something with the audience where she was. And then I go back and, I'm putting all this stuff on Twitter and Facebook and all this stuff. And then a friend of mine helps me go back to Instagram and see all her stories. And I had no idea she did it. And
And what's her name again?
Her name is Chanel. I believe her last name is Jones. Chanel Jones from the Today Show. She's an anchor on on Saturdays.
Now I got a picture of you with someone. Maybe they can pull it up. You and a young lady face to face in a selfie. Maybe they can pull it up. I don't know. They can grab it, but it's on the red carpet. It was. I don't know if that was her. Did you take a picture with her?
Yes,
no?
that was her. That was her.
Okay.
Yeah. No, but she took that. I didn't know she took that video, and then she did, and I saw it, later, and I was grateful because she didn't know me. And
she just had a good spirit.
Yeah, she just had a good. And we were all having a good time there. Right, and then, but that was.
So now, tell me, how long was that whole experience? Was it like a weekend? Did you go? I mean, did you like do after parties and all that, or you went up and came right back?
I was there because I was there to work on credentials. I was there for over a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, because we have to build the stage.
Right.
And a lot of it is like pre-production for being on for the show, and so I was there for a little while, and then there was a wonderful yeah, that's her.
Nice picture.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice picture.
Yeah.
Props to her. Kudos to her.
Yes.
Big up.
Yes.
Right.
But then there was and then I was able to go to an after party on after the Grammys.
Okay. So
that was nice.
Yeah, it was nice.
Oh yeah.
So being around so many stars, and it's your job. Is it to a point now where you're not starstruck? Nobody gives you like, oh my God, but so you everybody just kind of business.
Well, I can't. Well, I was nervous before, before I walked on, before I did my job, but I couldn't be. I had a job to do, so I
focused on the job.
Yeah, I was focused on the job. Of course, who wouldn't get a little bit starstruck? But I couldn't let that stop me from doing what I was doing. Yeah, interfering in my job. So.
I always like to say that, we try to be in DC so cool, laid back,
right,
like anybody. But I'm a really big fan of Jay-Z. Right? I've never met him, never seen him, so maybe one day I will. Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just be cool when I see him.
You'll be cool.
But yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna go really crazy, but I would like to meet him one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when you see these people walking by, it's normal. It's like us. They just got good job. They're just in their line.
Yeah. Cool. I say everybody goes to the bathroom and wipes themselves just like everybody else.
Right. Same. So what do you got? What do you got coming up in the future? Next couple months, couple
to
years?
be honest with you, nothing.
You a producer?
Because my life is freelance, and you're working towards getting to the next thing. So I'm looking for another job.
Okay, say that again. Hey, if you need a producer, let me say what camera. If you need a great producer on your next project, contact her. You have Facebook and Twitter and all that good stuff.
I'm on Facebook. You'll find me as Kenya Marie Farmer, which is my married name, but that's on Facebook. And then I'm on Twitter as Kenya Sumner, but I don't use Twitter a lot. I use I own a equipment rental company, and we rent equipment to.
Oh, tell me about that.
Yeah. So Prep for Filming, I started, I believe, in 2010. And we rent tables and chairs and makeup mirrors and craft service supplies to productions in town. Okay. And so I use a lot of my Twitter and Instagram handles are Prep for Filming.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna need to contact you because I'm doing a short minute tease. I'm talking about getting announced. I'm sure we'll need some equipment for the book.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll be in contact. And let people know too. And y'all don't know, guys, that Kenya is a twin.
I am.
She's a twin. There's two of them.
Yes.
And your sister in the business? Okay. Yeah. But she's a twin. How cool is that? Yeah.
Yes.
Really cool. Really
Yes,
cool. Really
yes,
cool.
yes,
Yeah. So can absolutely I wanted to Steve Bullock is how we met. That's why I wanted to put that out there. We met through entertainment attorney Steve Bullock. And have you spoke to Steve?
I haven't spoken to him lately, but
Okay.
I do need to give him a call.
Yeah, I actually called him. I spoke to him not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's still, he's still doing his thing. Still doing his thing, guys. But guys, that what I want y'all to do, can you sit right here with me? And you gotta leave right now, do you?
No,
okay.
okay.
Guys, please call in. I need you if I want to talk to Kenya, want to ask a question. The number here is 301-429-9247. That's 301-429-9247. Also, guys, if you're looking at this, hit share. Hit on your phone and share. Share this so your friends can see it, guys. You want to share. Hit share. Make sure you absolutely sharing this. This is our moment. As I say, guys, this is our show. This is my show. It's here for everyone to grow. As I grow, we grow. This is what we're doing here. We don't have a lane. We create one ourselves. I'm so excited to have my guest, Kenya Sumner, on here tonight. Got on today on a hot seat. They're with my very first guest. And I should know, guys. She said, this your first show? Yes. First of many, many more, guys. We're going to be going and doing the thing, but I definitely want to thank Miss Kenya Sumner for Kenya. I keep messing the name up. Kenya Sumner.
Yeah.
And let me tell you a funny story. My producers, right, we was putting the show together, and we had your other name, your Facebook name.
Yeah.
And they was like, that's not her. Right. I was like, I know like Kenya Sumner. So, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm a farmer. I got Kenya
Yes,
Sumner. Right?
yes. It's Kenya Sumner.
Okay. Okay, so guys, definitely I'm gonna say thank y'all guys. Please, if there's anyone out there, again, the call-in number is 301-429-9247. 301-429-9247, guys. Any inspiring producers, anyway, you ask any question. We here. That's what we're here for. We got Kenya for a couple of minutes. But again, I told you I'd like to thank her for coming in. Kenya, did you know about my book?
When you told me.
Okay, I didn't know about okay.
Yes,
Okay, I was
yes,
going to
yes,
because I know I don't
because-
talk to many people about
Well, you
it.
know what? You have been, ever since I've met you, you have been really good at like checking in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And I appreciate you for that. Like seriously, like you'll just see how I'm doing. He'll just see how I'm doing, or you'll just tell me about what you're up to, and
That's how
so
I think you
appreciate
keep
it.
that.
I was okay with saying yes.
I appreciate that.
Of course.
And I keep that. I realized when we met, I believe everything is our steps are ordered by God. When we came together at that table, we didn't know each other, and we all kind of bonded. You and all the guys, we kind of bonded, and we kind of went our own ways because it was just astronomical budget to fix that. But I always try to keep in contact with good people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
then I was so proud when I was looking at Facebook and saw it. So, and I said, let me reach out. But I reached out to you even before, but like a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago. And you referred somebody to actually draw me up the product. For Easy Prey, the commercial.
Yeah. Don Napoleon.
Don Napoleon. Yeah.
Shout out to Don
Napoleon.
Super producer.
Yeah, Don Napoleon. We'll be at you soon.
Yes.
Well, yeah, guys, absolutely. So it's looking like me. See, it's about that time, guys. Like I say, guys, again,
Hi, Mark.
I like to thank my girl Kenya Sumner for coming in and joining me in the hot seat. My first guest in the hot seat. You're the first. Nobody else can take that from you in the hot seat, right? My girl in the hot seat, guys. And also, guys, please share this. And I want you to know something, too. This, in all of my shows, will be logged on YouTube at Arthur Keith Childs. So you can always go to Arthur Keith Childs on YouTube and catch any of these segments anytime, any day, and look us up. Share it now live while you're on. And we're going to rock this into a commercial. We'll be back. And I think it's almost time for that commercial break. I ain't see my producers peek their head around here. But if not, we're going to keep talking till they peek their head. They ran somewhere.
That's right.
Easy Prey the Trilogy, a highly anticipated novel series by author Keith Childs, will leave you longing for more. Easy Prey delves into the tragic events that transformed the life of Mallory Bell. Beautiful and bright, a powerful, successful businesswoman with an MBA, Mallory appears to have it all. Born to loving, wealthy parents, she finds herself in a fight for survival after witnessing a childhood tragedy that turns her perfect world upside down. Mallory Bell is transformed to Mallory Kilpatrick when the tragic events that fuel her hunger for success spark her ravenous appetite for revenge. Defying the odds, this drop-dead gorgeous, irrefutably sexy, and equally savvy businesswoman reemerges at the top of her game and on the hunt for easy prey. What's behind the mind of this beautiful black female serial killer? Be careful what you pray for. Easy Prey, the Trilogy by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Follow us on social media at author Keith Childs. What could turn a beautiful, sexy businesswoman into one of the most prolific serial killers of our time? Experience how the life of Mallory Bell, aka Mallory Kilpatrick, unfolds in Easy Prey, the Trilogy by author Keith Childs. How does a world filled with love, fortune, and happiness turn to a world obsessed with revenge, seduction, and murder? The answers lie in the pages of Easy Prey, Part 1 of the Trilogy by author Keith Childs, coming spring 2018. Follow us on social media at author Keith Childs.
Hey, welcome back. Need a fast approval? The mortgage experts at Approve Express can approve you today. Go to ProveMeSteve.com or call 844-267-8383. That's 844-267-8383. All right, guys. We're about to jump right into this last segment, guys, of the show. I really appreciate y'all rocking with me. This last segment is this segment is going to be called Mallory Moments. And this segment is going to be about my book, Easy Prey. My main character is Mallory Bell. So what I'll do with this segment every week we have it, we're not gonna talk directly to give you we want you to buy the book. So but I'm gonna tell you, but Mallory got so many nuances with it and to her. We'll talk about fashion, we'll talk about her spending time in foster home, her being a boss, hers being psychotic. So all those things in this segment we'll pull different characteristics that she have out, and we'll speak about those. Like today, since we're on the Grammy, since we're talking about the Grammy, I got Kenya sitting here with me. I'm gonna go and just bring the Mallory moment and make Mallory moment tonight about fashion. And on this red carpet, like you saw earlier, I did like my girl Cardi B. I thought she was dressed beautiful. Did you like her? Was she had on that?
I didn't see her until afterwards. Until I saw her on TV.
Okay. Yeah. Cardi. And see, and what I'll do is like Mallory, and the reason I want to kind of make the parallel to Mallory, because Mallory is really fly in this book. When you read the book, she puts it on. She can dress.
Okay.
That's what I like. Okay. She puts it on. She wears the top of everything. The Jimmy Choo dresses, the Birkin bag. She's doing it. She's a boss, right? Okay. So, but getting back to the fashion piece, I'm really, I'm one of them ones that believe in that dress for the job.
Oh yeah.
Dress. Maybe I'm getting old, showing my age, but I believe in that, looking good, looking sexy. And so, did you get to see anybody on the red carpet that stood out? Or you just working even to get to see?
You know what, Ashanti. Okay. I could remember Ashanti's dress. I just remember it being very full and just big. But it was nice. For what I can remember, it was very quick. And
Ashanti,
yeah, but she had on a really nice big dress. But it was nice. It was nice for Ashanti.
Yeah, and I did like the girl Janae, because I put her up. Janelle Monáe. She had the pantsuit. I know a lot of the women was wearing the white rose.
Yes.
It was wearing the white rose, and it was draining. A lot of them were pantsuits.
Yeah.
I guess for the woman moving.
Yeah.
Which I thought was good, and she really took her outfit and made it real sexy. I like how she took the tuxedo with the flowers and the ball. That was kind of hot. Yeah. So just that whole thing. You was in New York City?
It was in New York City.
That's the fashion, one of the fashion capitals, huh?
Yes.
Right. So that fashion guy, and us being here, being from DC, that's one thing we love. I know I come up in the era where we just love to dress, love fashion, love to put it on. So that's the Mallory moment, guys. I want to just bring out. Those what I'll do. I'll bring simple little things out to talk about Mallory, and just can put that out there. When you get this book, guys, coming in the spring, please, when you get this book coming in spring, check her dress out. I know there's a lot of little stuff you're gonna check out about Mallory. Check out, she puts it on. She's that diva. Absolutely. So everything is good, guys. I am absolutely winding down. to the last piece of the segment. And as we go, guys, from weeks to week, let me just tell you, this is such a joy for me right now. You know, to do this, to have a platform, because when I did this platform, you know, it started out just about the book, and I started it from my home, and when I did the platform, it was, I started to say, you know what, I have tons of people, friends, who's doing stuff. Let me build a platform, not just for me, but let's everybody else get a chance to see and do what they do, right? So this platform will grow. It will get, the show will get better and better. And we will grow. Oh no, absolutely, absolutely. I got it. Will.
When Keith does things,
it's gonna be.
He does them. Hey. Okay, he does them, and he does them well.
We're gonna do it well. My slogan is always hit the amp with the sludge hammer.
Okay.
You know, that means overkill it. So as you can see, but I enjoy it. I enjoy just being that person, that vessel that God made me to say, hey, let's all us grow together. You know, it don't have to just be about one person growing. If you're in a position to help somebody, help them. And that's just where this show comes, strictly from love, strictly from wanting to help each other grow and see each other grow. And we don't, you know, I don't subscribe to the hate. I don't subscribe to none of that. I just want good people like my girl Kenya here, who just really got a really good spirit. Like she said, I've been keeping in contact with her. Also, too, just have you talked to Chris?
I haven't yet.
Chris, okay. Chris Downey.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris. I spoke to him about a month ago.
Okay.
He was working on something with I can't think of the producer, the director name. That was, I can't think of him, but it'll come to me. But anyway, he was working on a project, and so he's doing.
Wait, that whole circle, all of us have been doing stuff.
And isn't that amazing?
You
I mean,
know,
I look at that. I look at that, guys, and this is why I say, wow, how God have it. Kenya doing your thing.
Yeah.
Vernon is doing plays.
Oh my gosh,
Vernon doing plays, playwright doing a good thing.
Yeah.
Mitch. Mitch doing his thing.
Putting out movies.
Putting out
oh
movies
my
after
God.
movie. Mitch
In the Howard Theater, like the only, was it? He was like the first.
Only the first one.
The first, like.
I think the only one.
Oh really?
I think. I don't think.
No, I know he was the first. He was the first to, you know,
to
break
that.
out his
But at least I know he was the
movie.
first.
Yeah.
Mitch Cradle, shout out to him. I always give Mitch a lot of love because he's a big part of why I'm sitting here. I remember when we was writing the movie Twisted Justice, and Mitch kind of, you know, was really on that project, and I told him I'm thinking about writing a book. Well, I actually started as a movie, and then I said I'm gonna do a book, and I went to Mitch. You know what he told me? Keep writing. That was the best. I knew nothing about writing, nothing. He was like, Keith, just keep writing. And I'm gonna tell you all, if you got an idea, if you want to write, just keep writing. That's what Mitch told me. Mitch Cradle. Shout out to my man Mitch. Also, too, we can't leave off Anthony Commodore.
Yes.
Anthony Commodore.
Yes.
He's doing his thing. He was in the lab. So all them guys, every last one of you all, they'll be sitting right where you sitting at. So know that I'm coming. Mitch, Anthony, Vernon, Chris.
Yep.
I'm gonna get Steve Bullock.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that gonna be funny. Get Steve in, right. We get Steve in. But guys, we're gonna just make this a family and as we grow because it's too much talent around us for us not to explode. You know what I'm saying? It's too much. It's time for us to. I'm tired of going around everywhere else and seeing other pockets help each other.
And there's too much wealth in the black community for us. There's too much wealth, too much wealth in the black community for us to be struggling or for us not to make it.
Absolutely. So guys, that is absolutely winding down here. I don't know where our producer's at. But I don't producer. I think we might be going to a break or not. But if not, we just keep rocking. So guys, let me just tell you a little bit about this book. You know, I'm gonna always plug that. Please, Easy Pray. And you're the commercial guys coming spring 2018. Get out, see it. I want to do record numbers. I want this book to do record numbers, guys. It's really good read. I can't wait. Thank you all, first of all, and thank all my personal people. I love y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all guys just for being here with me, rocking out with me, showing me support. I can't do it without none of you all. And just here.
You know, can I tell you the little you got that little fire thing that you put onto a picture?
Right.
Oh, that's really dope.
You like that? Okay, cool. My animated, yeah. Keep that hot. Right.
Yes,
I like all that moving but just keep hot. You saw that? You like that?
I liked it.
Okay.
I liked it.
Cool.
I liked it.
But that's good to know. I'll keep doing what she's talking about, guys. I sent out promos for the week when a guest coming on. I sent out promos for the week when guests come on, and I like to set, just do a little animated stuff, fire, and just keep. I got some smoke. But that's just to make stuff hot because I'm that ADD kid or the HD. I'm saying it right, but I'm that kid that needs something moving.
Yeah.
So I like to keep moving.
Well, you know what it does? It makes it a video, and people, when I put it up about this, I was getting a lot of views on it.
Right.
With it.
Right.
Because it makes it animated, because it makes it a video. I was able to get a
Absolutely
lot
does.
of views.
And
so.
you can see all the views. Like,
yes.
Even if they don't like it,
right.
you can still see.
I was getting a lot of videos from that. I mean, a lot of hits, a lot of views from that.
Yeah. So that's what it's about, guys. And two, that's a great glad you said that, because someone's told me, right, not too long ago, I'm just having a conversation, and with this Facebook and this whole era of social media, a lot of us, people can really get narcissistic. You can get really into it. It's easy to slide into getting worried about who's liking you, who's not liking you. And someone pulled me up, a good friend of mine. Shout out to Sienna Dennis. I got to shout her out. I'm sorry about that. We had this conversation, but she also one of the main reasons I'm here. But anyway, Sienna, we had this conversation. She brought to my attention that it's not really always about the likes of people liking you. You know what I'm saying? People viewing you is way more important than people pushing like. Because you're going to have people that watch your stuff and never like it. Never like it. And that's a whole other conversation, whole other topic. But you'll have people sitting quietly watching what you do and never push like. And that's okay, as long as they see it. Like these flyers here, right? Yeah. I made these flyers. And this is a flyer that I give out. And I love doing this because when I go to people, the first impression, and this is marketing, guys, so take these notes. When I go to people, their first impression is I'm talking about a party, because I say take a flyer, and they be like, "Oh, no, I don't do parties." Right. No. It's for my book. Oh, you got a book? So this is a good way to grab attention. But what I'm saying about the whole marketing piece is this flyer serves one purpose to me. You see it, you got a snapshot of it in your mind. Even if you throw it away, you at least seen that image. Yeah. I want you to see this image, so when that book hit the shelves, when that book come out, you say, "Wow, I've seen that somewhere before." You know. So that's just what it's about.
Trace yourself back. Well, good.
Yeah, that's good. But definitely, with Kenya, like you say, Kenya is a producer, and she's looking. If you out there got a project,
freelance life. I got to go from job to job.
Right, tell me about it.
So when I got started, it was actually kind of a struggle for me to feel comfortable being a freelancer, because you're always chasing your next job, and we're so conditioned and so comfortable with our 9-to-5s, and so it's hard being a freelancer.
So it's like a risk taker.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yeah. And sometimes it's not, you do things. You have your things on the side that you can do to help, help in between the times where you're working. So I'm able to do that. Thank God. But
So if work call you, you will go anywhere. Like if someone say, "Hey, I got a job in LA." I mean, you'll travel. Okay. So out of the country.
As long as the husband's good with it.
Right.
I will certainly go, and he's very supportive of the things that I do.
Well, thank you guys. Thank you, Kent. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Very welcome. This was great.
It was great.
And I'm happy for you.
Thank you so much.
This is great. I'm so happy.
Guys, this is new. I'm happy. Thank y'all for rocking with me. It's the first show. Kids wrapping up the first show. Hey, this is wrapping up, guys. The first show, guys. Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, guys, for joining me. Please join me next week for another hot segment of In the Lab with Arthur Keith Childs and friends. We'll be here. What they say, if the river don't rise and the levees don't break, God have it, we'll be here, guys, next Thursday at 7 p.m. with In the Lab with Arthur Keith.